Hi. It's really dark in here. Um, I have been putting off I have a video that I made, and the second part of that drawing that I started, the feathers, but I need to do the editing, and I just haven't been feeling well today. And so I thought I would just talk, just briefly. Sometimes I find that my life can be, although I have a really full life, I'm surrounded by people who love me, and I have a really supportive family, and, I found my way. I have things that I can do that I really love, like, art making, and even this. I love to talk about spirit and just the things about the mysteries of life. But some of the things that I know about those mysteries can also create sort of a lonely life, in terms of, it's hard for me to just, I'm not very superficial, so I'm not much of a schmoozer. I was invited to a friend's birthday today, and I went over, and she has a lot of friends, but I don't really know very many people, and it's not that I'm really an introvert, but sometimes I don't know what to say and what to talk to people. I mean, what am I going to strike up a conversation with them about? Somebody would have to come in. I don't know. I don't know why I'm even saying this. It's just that sometimes when you're following a path, a spiritual path, and you live with a deep knowing, you don't always have, I don't always have communion with other people, especially since I don't follow. I mean, if I were a Christian and I had a church that I went to, then, I would be surrounded by people who spoke the same language as me. But my language is a lot vaster than just one religion. So I tend to, I borrow a lot of different ideas, and it can go deep. And I like to talk deeper. And sometimes I have knowings or visions about things that aren't always so easy, or easy to know, or easy to explain, about life and about man. And I see the way people treat people, and I know that it's not nice always. I mean, it's not easy, and especially when you feel like you have some sort of tools that could help. But I recognize that what I offer somebody has to seek. It's not, I can't force what I know, because somebody has to want to hear. Okay, so I encourage you to always question and always look within. I say that question. I was talking to a friend of my daughter's yesterday in the car, and she's Christian. She was brought up Christian, and it was very interesting, and it was lovely to hear her talk, because she was talking about things that she saw around her, people in her church and stuff, and they were going to church on Sunday, and they were taking in this information, yet she would see them the rest of the week, and they weren't really living up to what they were, what they were hearing. They weren't treating people like she thought that that's what they were being taught, and it didn't make sense to her. And so I was going on about the history of the church, and, things, and even the Bible. And she said, "Oh, no, it's a literal," I said, "it's a figurative story." She goes, "Oh no, I take it literally." And she went into this whole thing. And I thought, wow, well, at least she's opening her mind to seeing that people act, hypocritically, but she hasn't gotten to a place where she can really delve into that stories, these mythologies that are our basis of our religions and so on, and they are stories. I believe that they're really figurative. I mean, there's things that are, they're just, you have to take it like that in a figurative sense, otherwise you miss the deeper meaning. This is my truth. That's all I can say. So that's why we meditate. Meditation is a reflection, is an opportunity to listen, to really deeply listen. We pray so that we can cast the burden in a way, We pray so that we can have some of this, whatever our concerns are, the things that make us feel uncomfortable, unhappy, or whatever, or that we can't control. We pray so that we can cast the burden on on this higher self within. Some would say cast the burden on the Christ within and walk free. But if you're not Christian, you could cast the burden to the universe. Cast the burden to the universe. You don't have to worry about it. And when you cast it away like that, when you just say, I am not in charge of this, I can't deal with this, please help me, then it's amazing how much lighter it becomes and how you actually get your answers. It's always, never ceases to amaze me, and that's the mystery. Okay, today is June 11th, 2017, and this is my, is this my 14th vlog post. Bye.